Boom, we're kicking off with huge transfer whispers, shock player moves, and the biggest games in the Bundesliga. You do not want to miss this. Let's go. First up, could a sensational BVB star be making a shocking return to a former club? We've got the inside scoop on Julian Brandt's future and what Bayer Leverkusen's chairman is saying about him. Then, we're diving into the incredible performance that saw Dortmund secure a massive win. We'll break down the goals from Karim Adeyemi and Luca Reggiani, plus Julian Ryerson's magic assist that's got everyone talking. But that's not all. We're sitting down for an exclusive, in-depth interview with a true legend, Alex Popp. She's opening up about her heart beating for Borussia Dortmund and why this move is more than just a game. And finally, we've got the latest on contract talks that have Europe's giants watching. Is Nico Schlotterbeck staying put, or are Real Madrid and Liverpool circling? Stick around, because you need to hit that like, subscribe, and bell button now to stay in the loop.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Bundesliga boss hints at sensational return for BVB star. Could Julian Brandt be on his way back to Bayer Leverkusen? The chairman of the board, Fernando Caro, has dropped a major hint, suggesting he'd definitely support a move for the Borussia Dortmund midfielder. Brandt is set to become a free agent this summer, with his contract at BVB expiring, and speculation about his next destination is heating up. Caro, speaking ahead of Bayer Leverkusen's clash with Bayern Munich, was asked directly about the possibility of Brandt returning to the club where he began his Bundesliga career. While initially deferring to sporting director Simon Rolfs, Caro couldn't hide his admiration. "I think Julian Brandt is sensational. If Simon wants him, I will definitely support that," he stated. This endorsement from the chairman himself fuels the fire for a potential reunion. Brandt's departure from Dortmund is confirmed, but his preferred next step might not be back in Germany. Reports suggest he's leaning towards a move abroad, with England, Italy, and Spain all on his radar. Aston Villa are reportedly keen, and even giants like Arsenal and Barcelona have been mentioned. However, if the midfielder decides to stay in the Bundesliga, Leverkusen appears to be one of the few realistic options, despite Werder Bremen's rumored interest. Brandt spent 5.5 formative years at Leverkusen before moving to Dortmund for €25 million in 2019. His potential return comes at a time of transition for Bayer, with many key players from their title-winning season departing and new faces arriving. This could be a pivotal moment for the club as they aim to rebuild for future success. Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just getting started. Next, we're breaking down a dominant Dortmund victory and the star players who made it happen. Dortmund dominates Augsburg, Adeyemi and Reggiani shine. Borussia Dortmund secured a crucial 2-0 victory over Augsburg, with goals from Karim Adeyemi and Luca Reggiani sealing the win and trimming the gap to league leaders Bayern Munich. This win was vital in their pursuit of the Bundesliga title. Karim Adeyemi opened the scoring in the 13th minute, converting a perfectly timed pass from Maximilian Bayer. Dortmund controlled the first half, creating chances and keeping Augsburg firmly on the back foot. The momentum continued into the second half when Julian Ryerson, known for his playmaking, delivered another pinpoint assist from a corner, allowing Luca Reggiani to head home his first league goal for the club. This strike made Reggiani the youngest Italian to ever score in the Bundesliga, a remarkable achievement. Despite Augsburg's attempts to inject life into their game with substitutions, they remained largely outplayed. The victory was significant for Dortmund, as it allowed them to reduce the deficit to 9 points behind leaders Bayern Munich, who were held to a draw. Augsburg, on the other hand, dropped to 10th in the table after their second consecutive loss. Player ratings highlighted the team's strong performance, with Reggiani, Nico Schlotterbeck, and Julian Ryerson receiving particularly high marks for their contributions. Gregor Kobel also recorded another clean sheet, showcasing the team's defensive solidity. But the action doesn't stop there. We've got an exclusive chat with a Dortmund icon that will touch your heart. Get ready for Alex Popp's incredible story next. Alex Popp's heart beats for Dortmund, an exclusive interview. football legend Alex Popp has opened up about her deeply personal decision to join Borussia Dortmund, revealing that her lifelong love for the club was the driving force behind the move. This emotional commitment comes even as the team's league status for next season is yet to be confirmed. "My heart beats for this club," Popp declared, explaining that the opportunity to wear the iconic BVB shirt was too significant to pass up, especially as she approaches the latter stages of her career. Despite having experienced immense success and won numerous trophies with VfL Wolfsburg, Popp felt an undeniable pull towards Dortmund. She emphasized that this was a gut decision, influenced by the club's consistent growth and the pride she felt from their interest. Popp acknowledged the considerable difference between the top flight and the lower leagues, but her commitment is unwavering. "If I decide to do this, then I have to be fully invested, and I am fully invested," she stated, promising to give her all regardless of the league. Her ambition extends beyond the pitch. She aims to contribute to the club's professionalization and infrastructure development, drawing from her extensive experience. Reflecting on Dortmund's progress over the past 6.5 years, Popp praised the club's dedication to promotion and its investment in women's football, noting that even some Frauen Bundesliga clubs could learn from their approach. The prospect of playing at the Rote-Erde Stadium and potentially the Signal Iduna Park fills her with excitement, especially given the passionate fan support she's already witnessed. "Dear BVB fans, many of you have already commented on my Instagram posts saying you can't wait for me to finally arrive. Now I'm here and I'm looking forward to a great time together, hopefully a successful one," she conveyed, urging fans to join her in making the stadium rock as they strive for promotion. Stay tuned, because the transfer saga continues to unfold. We're getting the latest on a key defender's contract, talks amidst interest from Europe's elite. Schlotterbeck contract, talks ongoing amidst European giants' interest. Borussia Dortmund chief Lars Ricken has confirmed that contract negotiations with defender Nico Schlotterbeck are still in progress, despite significant interest from top clubs like Real Madrid and Liverpool. The club is keen to secure his future to solidify their squad planning. Ricken described the ongoing discussions as good, confidential exchange that reflects mutual appreciation. While the sentiment is positive, Dortmund understands the urgency to finalize a deal before Schlotterbeck enters the final year of his contract in 2027. This would significantly weaken their negotiating position if European powerhouses make formal offers. Manager Nico Schlotterbeck has stressed the importance of Schlotterbeck to his tactical system, but has remained detached from the negotiation process, stating that the trainer has nothing to do with it. It's ultimately about the club. However, Schlotterbeck acknowledged that a swift resolution would be beneficial for all parties involved, ideally before the next transfer window opens. Dortmund has recently secured Felix Nmecha on a long-term deal until 2030, signaling their intent to compete at the highest level and potentially influencing Schlotterbeck's decision. The defender's primary concern is reportedly the pursuit of silverware, and Dortmund must convince him of their ability to challenge for major trophies consistently. The interest from Real Madrid, who have been scouting the German market for defensive reinforcements, and Liverpool, looking to revamp their defense, adds pressure to the situation. Dortmund faces the familiar challenge of retaining top talent amidst the realities of the transfer market, and may need to consider selling if an agreement isn't reached soon. And that brings us to the end of another action-packed news roundup. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. What a show! We've got Bayer Leverkusen hinting at a sensational return for Julian Brandt, Dortmund securing a massive win thanks to Adeyemi and Reggiani, Alex Popp sharing her heart-wrenching move to BVB, and Nico Schlotterbeck's contract saga continuing with Europe watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more exclusive news, ring that notification bell so you never miss an update, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all socials to stay connected. We'll see you next time.